Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, for being here. Really appreciate your time and all the best for the new year to all of you. I hope it's been a good start to the new year. And thank you for signing in for this training. I know it's still early in the year, but yeah, we're happy to be here and kick off this new training series with you. I think we may have one or two people still joining as we go along, but I think let's get started. I know that your time is precious and I want to be respectful of that, and others can join in as and when they arrive. So yes, so thank you for joining this fabulous new training. We're actually starting a new series. We're kicking off a brand new series with our training at World Leisure Holidays, and we're going to be focusing on different resorts within the Maldives. So today we're kicking off with one of the resorts in the Maldives, but we'll continue to do so over the next couple of months, which is quite exciting. So yes, without further ado, let's get the basics started. So yes, World Leisure Holidays, always giving you more island. Why book with World Leisure Holidays? Just to quickly touch on a few points. Sun Life, we have the best rates guaranteed. If you find a quote or a rate for a Sun Life property cheaper elsewhere, please be sure to bring it through to us. We will match it, and we will even look at giving value adds as well. We've got a rates of exchange lock. As you know, there's a lot of changes with the rates of exchange, and World Leisure Holidays will lock that rate on the payment of deposit for a booking, which is quite nice, because then at least you and your clients know that your rate is secured and it's not going to jump up and down as the rates of exchange does. Then we have our very exciting Corals booking incentive. We're about halfway through that now, halfway through the financial year. So by now you will have heard a bit about it. Some of you are well on your way, which is very exciting. If you need extra information or the latest stats, please feel free to speak to your rep. We'll be glad to keep you updated on your tracking for that. But you can earn yourself a fabulous holiday at the resort that you sell the most of. So what a great incentive. Then, of course, we've got our online booking system that you can do quotes and make bookings. You can either come through to the team or you can book it online as well. So it's nice to have a couple of options. And then, of course, we've got a range of beautiful destinations in the Indian Ocean Islands. And that is why, as I say, we're kicking off with the Maldives today. Just a quick reminder, very, very good news, is that we have the WhatsApp line. You are welcome to pop a message through to this WhatsApp number. Please make a note of it. If you don't already have it, put it in your phone. If you have a quick question or if you need a straightforward quote request, you're welcome to pop it through during office hours and our team will get back to you. Of course, for those who prefer to speak to a person on the line, there is the phone number as well, 011-285-2500, and then of course the email address as well. So whichever way you prefer to, you're welcome to contact our friendly team and let us work on some nice quotes for you. Just a reminder as well, we also have our groups and mice, as well as weddings and wellness and golf departments as well, who can assist you with those tailor-made packages. And yes, without further ado, let's kick off. So we're going to speak today about Hurawalhi Island Resort and Spa in the beautiful Maldives. Now, this is a 5-star luxury resort, and one of the many things that make it very different is the fact that it's an adults-only resort. So it's a different kind of escape, not for everyone, but man, for people who want to get away for a romantic trip, a honeymoon, just a relaxing time of just peaceful and tranquil environment, this is definitely something that should be on your list. So I'm going to touch on a few of the main highlights. If I had to talk about all the benefits of selling this resort, I'd be here all day. So I'm just going to touch on the basics. But of course, if you need any extra information, I've mentioned the different ways that you can contact the team or you can speak to your rep. We've also got stunning fact sheets that we can send through to you as well. So we'll be happy to give you a lot more detailed information. Certainly, we'd never be able to cover it all in this presentation, but it is my pleasure to go over the main highlights with you. But some quick facts, because it's Friday, I'd like to do some fun facts about the Maldives. So the Maldives is an archipelago of around 1,192 coral islands grouped into 26 atolls. So that's a lot of islands. It really is a beautiful destination. It's also the lowest country and the flattest, and it's averaging only 1.5 meters above sea level. So it's very unique. Your travelers will receive a 30-day visa upon arrival in the Maldives, obviously provided they have a valid passport and yes, a return ticket, as much as they'd like to stay there. Of course, with regards to spending, in the resorts, a lot of your clients will ask you, you probably are aware of this already, within the resorts, US dollars are widely accepted. So if they wanted to know what currency they should take with them, I would say for now, definitely go for US dollars. It's just easier. And then the best weather is now, right now. We all wish we were in the Maldives right now. November to April is a really good time. It's very hot, but beautiful, clear, calm seas and clear skies. Then May to October is a little bit wetter, but that's when we have some really, really good deals. So it's a little bit quieter. So obviously then we push our fabulous deals. And that's for those clients who are looking for a real value for money package for the Maldives. And those would be the months you might look at for them. So let's talk about Hurawalhi. As I mentioned, it's a 5-star resort. It's very luxurious in the Indian Ocean. And the way it's laid out, it's got quite a lot of different beaches, which are quite nice. We'll look at that as well. But it's a really nice concept because it's the only resort on that island, which means it's very private, very tranquil. You've got no other people around, and there's no hustle and bustle. It's extremely calm and quiet. So you can already imagine the kind of client that you'll send there is someone who's really looking to unwind. As I mentioned, this is a fantastic option for a romantic getaway. The island it's not huge. It's only 400 meters long and 165 meters wide. So you could definitely walk around the island, I'm quite sure. That, so it's nice that it's quite quaint. It's very private, a very intimate setting. So there are clients who specifically will go for that type of resort based on the fact that it's the only resort on the island. I mean, that's a total luxury, that. And as I mentioned, it's adults only. So definitely something that your families obviously won't look at that. And our team will do more training on some fabulous family-focused resorts in the coming weeks and months. But for today, we're just going to focus on this stunning option as an adults-only option. So yes, getting there, people are always asking me, well, how do I get to the resort, depending on which resort we're talking about. So to get to this particular resort, it's about a 40-minute seaplane flight from Milo International Airport. And this is considered one of the most scenic seaplane journeys in the world because it's so beautiful. I mean, any flight going over the Maldives is absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, and it's definitely like an experience like no other. It's like a once in a lifetime experience before you've even got to the resort. So, I mean, how stunning is that? 5 quick reasons I've put here to book Hurawalhi Island Resort. I've said the year-round warm weather obviously makes it a wonderful destination. Even in the quote-unquote winter months, it's still very warm. So it really is an ideal holiday destination. The resort is an exclusive adults-only retreat for the guests over 15 years. It's exclusive. There are only 90 luxurious villas, and I'm going to go through all the different villa types with you now. It's got beautiful white coral beaches that are just perfect for lots of sports and activities. And then also, I found very interesting, it's a top-rated resort. In fact, it was acknowledged by Forbes Travel Guide 5-star in 2024, which obviously that's really tough competition, and they only look at the absolute top luxury resorts. So to receive that accolade is quite a big deal. You know that your clients are in safe hands with us and with this particular resort. And then don't forget World Leisure Holidays. We can assist you with packages for this resort, and we can help you with any extra information that you need on it to make your guests' holiday dreams come true. So here's a quick video. Okay, so that's just a quick snapshot of the resort. Just a quick side note, I've had a little bit of an issue with my Wi-Fi connection this morning. Sometimes it be like that. If for whatever reason the video doesn't play on your side, please, it's not a train smash. They're just there to kind of give you an insight into the resort. But we can happily, if it doesn't play for whatever reason, we can always send you links to the fact sheets and so on. So no reason to stress about that. But I've included a little map on the left-hand side there so you can see how far the rooms, the water villas actually stretch out. And obviously on that small, the actual land portion is where all your main restaurants and your main water sports and all your main activities would take place. And then there's also accommodation on the beach on the mainland as well. So you've kind of got your 2 separate sections. So at the bottom part is more your mainland with all the main attractions, and then that long line of beautiful rooms. I mean, there's the illustration on the left and then the actual photo on the right. Just absolutely breathtaking experience to be able to stay there. Oops. So the accommodation, as I mentioned briefly earlier, there are 90 villas. I'll go through them. I don't expect you to remember every single villa type and what the differences are. Can I give you a quick hint? Actually, the villas are quite similar in terms of their layout and what they offer. The main difference is really the floor size. Some are a little bit bigger. And then, of course, the external amenities. So some will have a pool or even a bathtub, and then others won't. So we'll go through that briefly now. Once again, if you need any extra info, please chat to our team or chat to one of the reps. If you're doing a quote and you think, gosh, they had so many different room types, I'm not sure which is best for my client, chat to our team. They'll be able to make recommendations for you, no problem. So let's kick off with the villas. I'm just going to touch on each one briefly, just to give you an overview and an insight. And as you're looking, you might think to yourself, wow, that's a great villa. That might appeal to my clients. So the first one is the Ocean Villa. The total size is 105 square meters. As the name suggests, it's an overwater bungalow style. So it's over the ocean. It's elegantly furnished. It's got a bathroom with a stunning rain shower, and then it's got a sun deck with stairs down into the lagoon. So no swimming pool, but you can go, how cool is that? From your sun deck, walk down the stairs and you're in the water. Just absolutely beautiful. And then you'll notice for all the villas, they all have the exclusive bespoke collection of environmentally friendly healing ocean amenities by Healing Earth. And now you might be familiar with the brand. We get Healing Earth here in South Africa. Very nice, natural, eco-friendly products that just smell absolutely divine. So yes, you get that in all the room categories. Then we'll move along to the Ocean Pool Villa. So this total, the total villa size is 132 square meters. The main difference is the pool outside on the deck. So the previous one didn't have the pool. It had the stairs down into the ocean. This has got the beautiful private swimming pool. So that's the big difference. It's also elegantly furnished, bathroom with rain shower, also has a staircase down into the lagoon, and again, those Healing Earth products. So the difference was just that ultimate luxury of having your own pool. Then for those honeymooners, keep this in mind, the Romantic Ocean Villa. Total villa size is 105 square meters. You'll notice that all these rooms are very big. It's very generous sizes. Also elegantly furnished. It has an outdoor bathtub. So that's the big difference. If you can see on my presentation in the top right-hand corner, it's got like a little, almost like a little pergola or gazebo area with a beautiful bath outside. They can set it up with champagne and glasses, and you're watching the sunset and you've got your bathrobes there. I mean, it's the ultimate luxury. So that's what's unique about this. And it is very private. So you can sit there in the bath and just enjoy yourself. They do also have a sun deck with the staircase down into the lagoon. And then quite cool, they have that catamaran net on the front of the deck. So if you can see the picture, that's not the bathtub one, but the one in the middle of the screen at the top. It's in the front of the villa there. You can see it's got that square portion with the net, and it's quite cool because you can lie on there and you can kind of just watch the waters beneath you and the little fish swimming under you. And it's very, very cool, something very different. And then, of course, again, those Healing Earth products. So moving along, now we're going to the Beach Pool Villa. So very similar to the pool villa we already looked at, but as the name suggests, it's on the beach. So I have had one or two people who've said, oh gosh, their clients don't really want to be over the water. And it's not always for everyone. Some people absolutely love it and will pay top dollar for that. Others prefer to be on solid ground, and that's okay. We've got you covered. So yes, so this one is very similar. It's just on the actual land. So you're on that beach, which is still stunning. It's got a private infinity pool, as you can see on the top right-hand picture. Also elegantly furnished. It's got a bathroom with a rain shower. It's got a sun deck. And again, those wonderful Healing Earth products. Then we've got the Beach Sunset Pool Villa. This one's also very big. It's 132 square meters. And they call it the Beach Sunset Pool Villa because it's got the best sunset views. So the way it's located, they're right on the edge where you can look out and just watch the sunset every evening perfectly. You're not facing away or anything like that. Again, elegantly furnished with a beautiful rain shower and a sun deck as well. Quite a big sun deck with beautiful, it's got lounges and couch, and you can sit there by the pool and just relax, just the two of you on your island getaway. Very, very romantic. And again, those beautiful Healing Earth products. Then, oh my goodness, have a look at this. This is a huge selling point. You might even have clients who've seen pictures of this because apparently it's the world's biggest all glass underwater restaurant. Now, I know there are underwater restaurants in other destinations around the world, but this one is all glass. If you can look at the picture, there's very little, only obviously part of the structural metal parts, but you're totally submerged. And the reason it's called 5.8 undersea restaurant is because it's 5.8 meters underneath the surface of the sea. And I mean, how cool is that? You're sitting there, you're having fine dining, just the two of you, and you're watching all the little fish, or other fish watching you. I think it works both ways, but it's something completely unique. This is a once in a lifetime. As you can see, this is total luxury. This is definitely bucket list stuff. I hope you get lots of bookings for this one because it's really nice. And this is a definite highlight of anybody's trip. That's one of the restaurants. Another restaurant is the Kashibo Bar and Restaurant. So yes, this has got delicious, authentic Asian street food. And apparently it's got a beautiful setting. They say the setting has got stunning views and you can sit and watch the sunsets and so on. So it's really just a lovely place to sit and unwind. And the teppanyaki is apparently very, very good and highly recommended. Then there's Canelli Restaurant, which is the main buffet restaurant, and they do a huge variety of foods here, from vegan to seafood to meat dishes, you name it. They've got a large variety available in the buffet for your guests. And of course, if you do have guests who have special dietary requirements, please do always let us know so we can just advise the hotel ahead of time. Then something very special, because as I mentioned, this resort works very well for romantics, honeymoons, anniversaries. They have a lot of celebrations for two. So they have a champagne pavilion, which is right at the top of the resort on the westernmost spot. And you can literally just sit there with no obstructions. You sit and you drink your champagne and you watch the sunset. Totally romantic. Also good for proposals, by the way. They've also had a few of them there. So just if anyone does ask you and they're wanting to pop the question, what better destination than this? Then Cocoa Bar, which is a little bit more vibey now. This is now where people mix and chat and there's a bit of music going, and it's a nice spot to admire the views and the beach, and you can just sample all the different cocktails that they've got available. So just something that's nice and light and fresh. And then of course we've got the junk food kitchen. Now, when they say junk food, it's more luxury, it's more fine dining, but it's more like light-hearted snacks. That you can grab, you can eat with your hands, that type of thing, more relaxed than an upscale sort of traditional fine dining restaurant. Then, of course, you've got the in-villa dining. Again, for those that are wanting to just totally unwind, you could go there and just have your in-villa dining, not even go to the restaurant and see other people. You can have a totally private meal. We can arrange that as well. So there's that option for your clients. Then we look at sports and leisure activities. What's unique about this resort is that there are lots of activities available. Let me start this very short little video. Okay, so Hurawalhi offers a blend of land and water sports, including snorkeling. They've got motorized water sports like jet skiing, water skiing, and wakeboarding. They've also got non-motorized options like kayaking and catamaran sailing and windsurfing. And then, as you can see on the bottom right hand of the screen, they've got all the courts, the ball courts. So you've got tennis, badminton, you've got soccer, you've even got a fitness center and a games room and so on. So no matter what the weather is like, there are a lot of activities. And I know that South Africans, we like to go places where there are lots of options. Maybe for those who don't want to do any activities, they can still go here and they'll still have a fantastic time. But for those who are wanting to maybe have the odd day where they keep busy and entertained, there is a lot to do at this resort, which is really quite unique. Then there are a number of small excursions that you can do, and I picked this one, the Dolphin Safari, to highlight to you, just as it's something really, really unique. And apparently the team say that they've got this pod of dolphins that comes past, and they come past pretty much a similar spot at the same sort of time every day, depending on the weather. Obviously, some days the weather's not good and the currents are affecting where the pod goes, but on most days, the dolphins are going to be in the same spot at the same time. And what this means is that the team can almost guarantee that you're going to see dolphins. So for you or your clients, if they're going out, if they book the excursion and they go out on the dolphin safari, the team knows exactly where to take them. You hear of other places where people go out and they look and there are no dolphins, and they're disappointed. Well, here you've got a very strong chance of going out and experiencing the beauty of seeing this pod of dolphins swimming past. Here's a quick video. I mean, that's just something so special to be able to experience that. You get up at very early in the morning, just before sunrise, and you go out and you can see the sun is just rising there beyond the horizon, and you see these beautiful dolphins. It is the most calm and serene setting. It's just incredible. That'll stay with you, and you can take pictures and videos, and then you go back and you go back and then you can have your breakfast. Imagine that. That'll be something that'll create memories for a lifetime. So I just wanted to highlight that to you. There are a couple of other excursions as well. So I would definitely recommend checking them out on our fact sheets or asking the team about it, or the clients can actually book it while they're at the resorts as well. But something that's also very popular, and I'm sure you would expect on a beautiful luxury island like this, is the Sulha Spa. So a lot of people go there to relax and unwind because of the tranquil setting. And of course, the spa is a top spa. It's been acknowledged previously by the World Luxury Spa Awards as a top contender and a top achiever in that category. They've got those beautiful Healing Earth products, as I mentioned, and everything's natural, pure, organic, and chemical free. They've got a wide range of treatments that are available. And yeah, it's definitely the spot where your clients want to go and just unwind. If you've got those high-flying executives who need to relax, this is the place to send them. And then, of course, sustainability. A lot of resorts are talking about this worldwide. Your clients may even ask you about the sustainability of resorts when you book them on an island holiday. Well, Hurawalhi takes pride in their efforts to be environmentally friendly. And you can see that on this walkway here, they've got all the solar panels on top of it. And in fact, in quite a few of the different walkways, they've got solar panels throughout the resort. They also do a number of different activities that are eco-conscious, and they really care about the environment. They do a lot also in the marine area as well. They've got marine biologists on site, so they really do a huge amount. We could have sat and talked for another whole hour just about what they are doing to help the local environment and sustainability, which is really good and really important. Then I just wanted to highlight the fact that there's a mobile app for the resort. It's quite nice. When the clients get to the resort, they can download the app, and then they can use that app to book their spa treatment, or book an excursion, or book a table at a restaurant, or a variety of things that they can do on the app. So it's quite convenient. Of course, they can always go through to the front desk and so on, but it's just quite nice. I think a lot of people like to be able to have that available at their fingertips, and they can quickly do whatever they need to in their own time and in real time as well. So yes, that wraps it up for our beautiful Hurawalhi training. Just a quick reminder that World Leisure Holidays does have a YouTube channel that is exclusively for travel agents. It's got all the different training presentations that are saved there. So if ever you need to refer back to this or any other resort training, you are most welcome to do so. It's there, it's free, it's available. You can view it in your own time, and hopefully that will assist you with your quotes and your bookings. So thank you very much. It was lovely to have you here, and we really appreciate your time. Thank you, and we hope that you have an amazing year ahead. Just want to see everything seems to be all fine here. And we're on time. Oh, I'm so grateful for that. Sometimes I can talk a little bit long, especially when we're talking about such beautiful resorts. But thank you so much. As I mentioned, if you do need extra information, please contact your rep or the friendly team at World Leisure, and we'll be glad to assist you further. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care and have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.